Alright guys, welcome to another LittleBigPlanet 2 video talkthrough. This is how to ace Where in the World is Avalon Centrifuge, the 28th level in the LittleBigPlanet 2 story, and the 3rd level in the Cosmos. Now once you swing over here, swing over the fire, don't hit the fire, you risk dying. You'll see a cutscene. This level is hard, it's long, it's arduous, and it is slightly dependent on luck. So you're going to have to go through this level a number of times to get through it. I've had to go through at least 30 times just to record this video. So don't worry, it's got nothing to do with your skill. This level is very highly dependent on luck and getting screwed over by enemies. But there are a lot of strategies you can use to increase your chances of survival. With those purple sponges there, don't swing across them until they've stopped moving, until they've fully dropped, and make sure you've got enough momentum when swinging from sponge to sponge, otherwise you will fall into the fire. If you lose a few sack buddies, that's fine, you'll get them back at checkpoints, like here. All of the purple stuff is deadly, all of it. The barriers, the enemies, all of it. Don't walk into any of it, you'll get killed. You have to let your sack buddies take care of it for you. With this guy here, just sort of drop down onto the brain, stay up here until it's gone, then let them shoot the barrier. Go through, grab onto the sponge, go up here. Once this guy goes up, run under, then run to hit the brain. Now that enemy had wings, as you saw there, and they can fly at you, so be careful. Once you're up here, move to the front layer, run to the left a bit, fall down, hit the button, and then run back to your right. Once the enemies go down, swing up to your B. Once the enemies go down again, get them. Hit the one on the right first. Lure them over to your buddy. Your buddies. They can't come over much further than that bridge, so you have to lure the enemy over. Hit this guy, swing across to make sure you got enough momentum. Once he's gone, jump over the gap and jump up here. Grab onto the B and do the same as you did before. Once he's gone, go over here. Once this enemy goes up, jump and run straight under. You don't have much time. Same thing here. Grab onto the B, jump onto the brain, and move to your right. Once again. For this next part, just don't stop moving. Fairly simple. Just don't stop moving. The only time you're gonna be put in any danger is if it stops moving and goes purple and points at you when you're trying to pull the lever. And if it does, you either have to time your jump to jump exactly when the fire is shot at you, or jump on top of the lever, on top of the spongy bit, to dodge the flames. Go through the level link to part 2. This is where the elevator section is. This part's quite difficult, but once again, there are strategies that you can use to consistently avoid the attacks of these enemies. Grab on and let your buddies get on, then continue down. What you want to do here is start as far up as you can. Once this guy moves to the left, drop, jump across, and swing across to here. This is to put as much distance between you and the enemy as possible. You can also do this, you can just lower yourself down, then bring yourself back up, but that puts far less distance between you and your enemy. Once you're over here, wait for the enemies to rotate. As soon as they rotate, drop down. Then just grab onto the same sponge as before. Now once this middle enemy goes down, swing across to the other side. Kill the enemy on the other edge. And then kill this enemy here, just like you did the others. The reason for this is just in case the elevator starts moving before the enemy is killed, to put as much distance between you as possible, between you and the enemy as possible. Simple with this guy. All you got to do is swing across when he stops moving. You just got to anticipate when that light's going to go on, and start moving just a bit beforehand. That's all it is. Swing across when he stops moving. Same with these guys here. When the purple light goes on, get your ass out of the way. Once again, you can drop down while still hanging on, if you need to pull yourself up quickly. Swing over here, and continue to your right. Now with this enemy here, what you want to do is run down here. Once it goes up, go right up to his foot, but don't go under his foot. Grab on, go over here. Now when you grab onto this, hold down and right on your analog stick to prevent being squashed under the enemy's foot. After the cutscene, continue to your right and go down here. And once you're on this bit, this platform here with the dark cardboard in the very front layer, you'll see 2 explosions occur. Jump over the fire, then just stop running. Another explosion, jump over the fire, and you'll get another cutscene. Now the robot is fairly simple. You might get screwed over a few times by some parts of it, but it's fairly simple once you get the hang of it. If you fall off, just hold R1 and hope you grab something. Sometimes you will, sometimes you won't. Most of the time you will grab something, but sometimes you'll be in the wrong layer, or you just won't be high up enough. The higher up you get, the safer it is. Jump under the foot when you can. Swing over here when you can. Wait for the bee to come. Use momentum to your advantage too. Push the stick up and in the direction you're traveling to get more momentum like that. As many times as you need to grab something, grab it. It doesn't matter. See? Massive safety net. This could take you 10 minutes. It doesn't matter. You just need to get over, really. But at the same time, be patient. Don't just go wild because you think you can make it. And once you're up here, this part's a bit tricky, and you usually end up getting flung into that plasma stuff. What you want to do is jump, grab on once you're in the top left corner of the screen, then move off. As you can see, that sponge goes up, and if you grab onto it, sometimes you can get squashed by it. So sometimes it's safer to just be flung outside if you don't want to risk grabbing onto that. Now, once you're up here, as you can see there, that laser just directly hit me, and it doesn't hurt you. Those lasers don't touch you at all. That plasma will, though. As soon as enough goes up, you want to jump up. It'll squash you if you don't. Now, once you're up here, hit the brain, jump in here, and pull the lever. After you're out of here, jump down and go onto the scoreboard. For acing this level, you will get the X-ray material and the computer head headpiece costume. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.